I wanted to have you guys come along while I add some bleach in here to lighten up my hair so that we can apply this color to cover up all my gray. So this will be the color that we're gonna go for, but first we have to bleach my hair. So first thing I'm gonna open up the window so that it's proper ventilation in here. So, okay, there we go. And the ideal is that you really should either go to a beauty supply and get the bleach kit stuff, or in the store try to get the exact same brand. But at my local store there wasn't one, so I just had to grab what they had. So we'll see how this goes. It doesn't need to be perfect for me because I'm planning to put a color over it, but now if you're actually gonna go and be true blonde, then I would highly recommend that you have someone help you so that you have no splotching. And always to remember that you need to do this section first to lighten up first, because then your roots will process faster. And so let's get everything together and set that aside because I'm not gonna do that first. I gotta do the bleach stuff first. Let's get the whole kit out. Let's throw away my trash. Let's open up the next box. Open so that I can throw garbage stuff in when I'm done, so I don't get it all over the place. Let's grab some gloves. I bought these at the store, like the medical ones, because the ones that come in the kits do not fit my hands right, because my hands are small. So up. It came with a mixing kit, so I don't know. I might need my own thing or this. We'll see how this goes. I'll set mine aside in case I don't need it. This one goes with this one. I think this is a cap. But I gotta open it, so let me take off one of these gloves first so I can open this sucker. As you can see, this is my dyeing shirt. It's got stuff all over the place. Yeah, it's my little cap, my gloves that I cannot use. They're way too big for my little hand. So, we'll put these aside. And I don't need that. Okay, this is my powder. I'm gonna put my gloves on because we're gonna mix this up. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay, open up the packet. Next time I will either go to like Sally's or somewhere to get the kits, or I stuff off at Amazon because you can buy a big old bucket of bleach powder. So let's dump it in our container, the whole thing. Okay. Throw away as we go so it's less messy. And then let's add this. Oh, wait, hold on. This one's on the bottom of my foot. Oh, darn it. at those sticky googly eyes. My daughter got those from her Grammy's house, and there's googly eyes all over this house, okay? And then we're gonna pour this all in. I put the powder in there, and now we're gonna add this stuff in there. We're gonna get it all out because I have a lot of hair. So we want every drop that we can get out. Okay, got out as much as I could. I'm gonna put that. I really wish I would have bought this because this is more appropriate for my dark hair. They didn't have any more of this brand. So now, we got a mixy here. Mix it all up here. See, gotta mix it. Blend this all, the powder all into this cream stuff. The 40 volume. There's like 20 volume, 30 volume, 40 volume. Also a tip that when you're like actually bleaching your hair and it's like too orangey, too brassy, the best proper way is it means that you did not wait long enough in the process, because there's different levels to reach in your hair to get the right consistency, color for the blonde you're going for. The purple shampoo is just to help take out some of the brassiness of the blonde. It's not going to fix the orange or anything like that. Make sure it's mixed really, really, really good. You gotta have all that stuff in your hair. I really highly recommend that you get all the consistent matching stuff. And like I did, but I had to get what I could work with. And it's gonna be okay, because really I'm not gonna stay blonde. I'm gonna color my hair here after we're done. Okay, and then we're gonna dip in. And we're gonna go, actually, you know what? When it comes to this point, it's better to use your hand so you can lather it on, because this needs to be saturated with bleach. So it's gonna go a lot faster if I can saturate it this way. And we're gonna make sure that my hair gets saturated real well with the bleach. And I should have gotten maybe a third box because my hair is thick and it's not saturated yet. And I'm not going to go near my roots because it's going to process way, way faster than my ends here. And my goal is, all I'm trying to do is lighten the bottom so that when I color my hair, it'll show up. So we're going to make sure, and we're going to try to work as quickly as possible, because then I have to go in and do the roots too. I won't have to do as much as because I have gray hair, and so that'll take to everything. It's just that my dark hair here. Trying to work that all in. It's not perfectly saturated because I can tell that it's still dry through my glove here. I'm trying to get it all saturated really well. So my thought process is next time I really need to order just a big old bucket from, either go to Sally's or something, or off of Amazon, because you can buy the big old bucket of bleach powder, because this is not saturating my hair enough. but I have to work with what I got, and I don't have time to go anywhere else to buy any stuff. So I just have to work with what I got, and that's okay. We'll just work with what I got. Once again, I'm not gonna go blonde. I'm just trying to lighten my hair so that I can color my hair, because my husband asked, well, why don't you just go black? No, I want something fun for the summer. Fall and winter will be fine for my hair to be dark again, but just for the summer, I want something fun. And that's what we're going for. Oh, see, look, it's already kind of turning my hair. And part of that is because I already had once had my hair bleached from an actual professional, because she wanted to try, it was my mom's friend. She wanted to do purple in my hair. So it's probably going to process a little faster this time for me, because it's not pure black this time, because it already has some bleach in there from last time. But I do still need it lightened up so that I can add on the new color that I'm trying to achieve. As soon as I get this all real coated, then we'll put the leftover and we will put it on top. I'm just doing the bottom first because this process takes a lot longer to lift than the top. And that is because of the heat from the top of your head. So then that makes it process a lot quicker. So you gotta do the bottoms ends first, always. I'm surprised this one didn't come with like a bag or something to put over my head, because you'll also need the heat. Let me see if there's in this thing over here on this paper, but I don't think so. No, I'm so shocked. It did not come with a bag. Huh. To process and hold in the stuff. Okay, then we're gonna work over here first, and then we'll work on the top half later. But right now we're just doing all the ends first. Because we want it to be well coated. This would take much longer. It would not process this fast. If my hair was true black, it would take so much longer for it to process. It would not process this quick. I still have bleach in from when I went to the hairstylist. But to be honest, you guys, I don't really have an extra $56 or $65 extra to have her to do my hair. And some people are probably thinking, why won't you just leave your hair alone? Well, I would, but I feel like that, I'm way too young to have all this gray hair. And I don't want to look old. I know I'm not a teenager and I'm not in my 20s, but I don't really want to look old either, like a grandma. So I'm trying to maintain my hair, and I'm trying to keep it, the gray hair a bay, and gray hair is unruly, and it's changed texture of your hair, and it's different, and it fits different, and I also know the Bible says it's your crowning glory, but I'm not ready to embrace that. I am just way too young to have all this gray hair and say I need to accept it and just let the gray show. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not ready to do that. I'm not. So I'm gonna continue to keep on dyeing my hair until I'm ready, I'm just not ready to be look like a grandma, because I'm not a grandma. Nothing wrong about being a grandma. I love my mom being a Grammy to my children, but I don't. And my mom doesn't even look her age, you guys. It's amazing. Okay, making sure this is all. Ow, ow, ow. Got a tingle in there. Saturate my hair really good on the bottoms before I put it on the top. Always got to make sure this is all well coated and saturated with bleach. And it's pretty well saturated. It's not perfect though, because in the salon, I mean, you're like covered in bleach when they do it. I mean, covered. And so I'm gonna try my best to get it all covered well. I really need like a bag over my head or something, but I don't, so. Coat my hair. Ow. Try to make sure it's coated well, you guys. Okay. Also, guys, you need to be very careful too when you're bleaching, because you do not want your if you do it wrong, you could like break it and cause your hair to fall out. So be really careful when you're bleaching your hair, please. Okay, now that this part is pretty much saturated the way I want it, I'll add the other bleach too, because my hair is thick, but the basic parts. Now I'm gonna go on the top here. And try to get that all blended in now. If I'm not careful here, I'm gonna bleach my eyebrows. This is not gonna be enough. Good thing about the second box, it's not quite the same, but it'll work. It'll do its job to lift what I need to lift. Okay, now we're gonna try to work this all in on the top half here. I would wait to let this process, but as you guys can see, it's already lifting because it already had previous bleach in it from when I went to the hairstyle, so I'm not gonna wait, and I'm just gonna get it all blended in together here. Get it all blended in here so it can all process together then, since the bleach already, oh, I got some on my glasses, lovely. So that it all process together then. Normally you would have to wait and let the ends process first. It's the proper way to do the bleach. All right, I guess we'll take my glasses off now. I won't be able to see, but I guess I don't need to see. And we're gonna add this on. I'm trying to get every little last drop because I'll need to add the other stuff probably too, because my hair is thick. not as thick as it used to, but it's thick. And it takes a lot of product to do my hair, so. Let's get this all blended in. Okay, so this one's all gone, so now I gotta open up the other product to do its job. And that's the shampoo, and I don't need that. And what's this? That's the conditioner. I don't need the conditioner. Okay, this is gonna be a little different, so I don't know how this is gonna react, because this is more like a color. Wait, where's the red? Okay, put this on. Come on, get in there. If you guys are really gonna try to bleach your hair, please do not do what I'm doing. Make sure you get all the wholesome kit. You know, because this is not the same, because this came in a tube and the other thing was an actual box. And you know, I'm actually gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna save that or not. I'm gonna use this. It came with a different tip, but I'm gonna use this tip for now to shake it up. And then use this one to comb in. And then we're just gonna wait. And as you can see, I'm probably not have to wait too long because look how much it's already processing on my bottoms here. And it's not pulling out blonde yet. It's pulling out more like red or something, which my hair does kind of naturally in the sun show some red. But yes, I really need the actual, next time, make sure I have the powder stuff instead of this stuff, because that'd be way better. Way better than what I've got going on now. Okay. We're gonna start with probably my bangs over here because it doesn't have enough bleach stuff to process everything. Oh, be careful, got on my eyebrow. Wipe that off because I don't want to have bleached eyebrows at all. I just want to change my hair because of the gray hair. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go along and make sure everything is well saturated here. And then we're just gonna let it sit on my head and process. So we can add the new color on top. But yeah, it's like pulling out some of the old dye that was from the other hair color that I had on. So that's fine though, because that's what we're wanting. Because I want to add the new color in my hair. But like I said, once again, make sure that if you are doing it and your hair's never been bleached before, do not start the top first. Do the ends first, because the top will process way faster than the bottom because the heat from your scalp. So make sure that you always bleach. See, it's pulling out more like an orangey red. going through the stages, levels of pulling out. And it's going to take a long time for it to turn yellow. It always goes orange first. So if you're going for blonde, be patient, because it takes a long time, depending, especially if your hair is dark, like mine. It cannot automatically go to blonde. It takes a long process for it to go blonde. Get the back here. It'd be way easier if you're doing this if you had a friend, or if your husband's willing to help, or your boyfriend. It'd be way easier to do, but I'm doing it by myself. And we're gonna split it too, so I make sure that I get way in there. To my scalp here and my hair here. I know it's a little chaotic, but I promise it'll be fine, because I'm just gonna bleach my whole hair. I'm not gonna stay blonde. I wonder what it would be like to be blonde, but I don't think it's gonna work, because the older you get, blonde is not good for when you get older, because it makes you look even older. If you're gonna go blonde, I suggest that you guys go when you're like younger, because then it won't look so harsh and you won't look so old. It'll just look nice and fun and fresh. But yeah, see, I really needed the other packet of the bleach powder, because this is how your hair's supposed to be. It needs to be saturated like crazy. And the bleach saturated. It's a good thing that my window's open, because I can really smell the fumes now. Okay. I'm just gonna get it through. Ow. Make sure that it's all through. It's a little hard because bleach dries your hair out. So just be patient, okay? Because yeah, bleach really dries your hair out. Just really does. And just be patient with it, and the more you do it, personally, the more practice you'll get, and you'll learn along the way what to do and not to do. Absolutely. Yes. Because, you know, to me, hair is hair, and it'll all grow back. And so we're just doing the process, and we're gonna keep everything well coated, and then I gotta set a timer and once again, you're gonna have to, if you want to go blonde, it has to be precise and clean. Because you can cause splotchiness in your hair and have different shades of yellow, and some parts not processed at all. If you do have the means to go to a salon, then do that. I highly recommend if you do. sure this is all coated well, and then I'm gonna set a timer because I let it process in my hair here. Okay, I think I got it well saturated. Let's see. End's still a little dry here. Not for long. There we go. Saturated, that's ends. Saturate. Ooh. Yeah, make sure it's all saturated well. And we're gonna put it up here on top of my head here. Gotta figure out what else to do because I really need this bag or something over my head. Oh wait, you know what? I think there's a garbage bag somewhere in here that I can put on my head to help finish processing my hair. But you see, guys, not blonde, it's going orange, red first. So no blonde. And then I gotta find me something to put. Okay. Because I know that there's a bag in here somewhere. Pull this off my hand. And there's I saw one down here when I was going through this stuff. There it is. Okay, you guys. Make sure that's all tucked in there. Out of the way. There we go. Now let's take these off because I'll need these later. Let's clean up here as we go. Oh, yeah, I gotta set a timer. Hold on, you guys. Before I forget, that's really important. I gotta set a timer. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
Good morning, Mendie. Second timer, 30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, normally it'd probably need to be a little bit longer, but my hair's already kind of processed from my hair being dyed, so I only set 30 minutes. You really should never set your hair process no longer than 40 to 45 minutes. No longer than that. If you're gonna do it at home, always read the directions on the box, or what it says, and how long to leave it in your hair. I'm gonna wash this out so I can have this container again next time if I ever want to bleach my hair again. Might as well because it's not recyclable. Okay, that's all rinsed out. I'm gonna set my conditioner and shampoo aside so that when I get in the shower, these will be in there. All right, guys, so I won't keep you here waiting while we're processing my hair. So I will post later a video of the whole rest of the process after it's done processing and I put the new color in. As always, guys, I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day today. Also, as you guys go out today, will you please pray for my family today? My sweet uncle passed away today. My mom lost her baby brother. But don't forget to give this, if you like this live or any of my YouTube videos or YouTube shorts, give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys don't miss any upcoming YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and lives. Love you. Bye.